Hi everyone, welcome back to Mrs. Jeter's art class. We are going to do one of the main things that a lot of artists do. We're going to make a drawing today. So, what do you think of when we draw? What are some of the elements of art that we use? The elements of art that we use mainly when we draw is line, and we use shape. There's lots of different kinds of lines. There's different kinds of shapes. Today we're going to use some geometric shapes. All right, so let's get started. When we draw, you need a piece of paper, like mine. You need a pencil, and you might want to have an eraser. You might not need it, but you might want to have one. If it's not on the end of your pencil, just have a little extra eraser next to you so you're ready to use it. Okay, and then we're going to start with a simple shape. All right, so the way I like to think about my drawing is I want to think about my composition, where it's going to be on the page. I'm going to draw a house today. So we're going to put our finger in the middle of our paper and pull down just a little bit. So find your middle, pull it down, just go down a little bit. And right here is where I'm going to start my picture. So I'm going to put a dot and I'm going to draw a line going across right about there. Now, when I draw a square, how many sides does it have? Right, it has 4 sides. So I'm going to start up here on this end of the line and go straight down and try to make it about the same length as your line going across because squares are the same on all sides. Now I'm going to finish off my square. Now, I bet you can guess what shape we need for the top of our house. We need to make a roof, so what shape would that be? You've got it, a triangle. So the way I like to make my triangle work here is I find the middle again, I make an invisible line, and I go up to the top, and I'm going to put a dot right here. Now, I like to draw straight lines pulling down. You know, we're artists. We're not going to use a ruler. We're just going to go for it. So I practice a couple of times. I call it air draw, and then I go down to that corner. Oh, that's pretty good. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. I want to look at it, practice, slide my hand. Remember, you don't have to press down very hard. Okay, good enough. Now, it looks pretty good. Looks like a house, right? Okay. Remember, you can always stop the video if you need time to fix it or draw. Okay, next thing, we're going to add sides. I'm so excited. We're going to add a little extra to our house today. So let's start right here at the roof line. I'm going to draw a line coming out to the side, not as long as our square, a little bit shorter, and then make another one over here. Now I'm making it not exactly straight across the page, but not much of an angle. So now I've got 2 lines going that way, and then I'm going to do the same length, about this long, up here. Look at that. It looks like it's running right now. All right, so I'm going to finish off my roof by connecting my lines. Again, I'm going to practice first. I'm going to kind of get the feel of it and then pull down. Same thing here. Let's go straight down here and connect these 2 points. Just like in math, you have points on your lines. Okay, so now we have a shape of our house. Let's add some features. What can we add? What does a house have? How about a window? Now you might want to make your window a different shape. I'm going to make mine a rectangle, so I'm drawing 2 long lines right here, and then I'm going to try to match the angle of those lines on the sides. Now I have my rectangle. What else do we need? A door. All right, let's put a door in. Now you might want your door to the side or in the middle. I think I'll put mine in the middle today. So I'm going to make another rectangle, not too big. It's a door. We need to walk in. So I'm going to make a line like this, go across. There's my door shape. Now we can have some fun with this and kind of decorate it up later. All right, and then just for fun, I'm going to pretend I have an upstairs or an attic room. So I'm going to put some kind of window shape up here. Maybe you have a round window. or a square or a rectangle. I think I'll start with a rectangle, and then I'm going to put a half circle up on top. You might want to do something different. All right, so we've used lots of lines so far. Let's add some other elements. I think my roof is kind of boring. Let's add some shingles. Shingles are those pieces that go across the roof. We're going to make rows. So I'm going to start by making curvy lines like this. And let's make lots of rows like that. That's kind of fun. And we want to try to make them about the same size, but it's okay if you don't. We're going to do our best. No matter what, it's going to be a cool looking house, I can tell. All right, so I've got my shingles. Now you might want to pause the video and get your shingles on there. Let's add an extra little line right down the side of this roof if you can. Woo, that's tricky. Bring a line right here. And next, I think I'll add some lines on the side of my house. We need it to be interesting. We want to see what, more things going on. It's kind of quite plain and boring like this. 2, 3, 4. You could count while you're drawing your lines. You want to try to make it look really neat and nice. All right. Now, if you get off the line a little bit, I like to just clean it up some. Okay. All right. What else do we need? How about some details? Well, we can't open the door very good without a doorknob. So let's add a doorknob. You might want to put a window in your door. Some people have those. And what about outside? Let's add a fence. I'm going to draw 3 horizontal lines. Horizontal goes left to right, and then I'm going to add my vertical lines up and down. All right, I'm going to have mine stick up just a little bit. They're fence posts. And then how about some bushes? That kind of softens up our house picture. So what kind of lines do we need on our bushes? How about some curvy lines? Let's just make it go down at an angle. And then I'm going to put the bottom of it, just a little bushy, some curvy lines. And you know what else might be nice? A tree. Where can we put it? We could put it over here. You could put 2 trees. I'm going to draw a tree right here. All I'm going to do first is put a little bit of a curved line, but it's going vertically. Another one that comes down right next to it. Hey, it's kind of looking like a letter Y, isn't it? Now I'm going to make that top of my tree. This time I'm going to go behind my house, and I'm just going to make some big bumpy lines. It kind of looks like a big round cloud. Yes, and then let's finish off our branch. I'm going to put a line right next to it that comes down, and let's make a V. Okay? Pretty good. We need some grass, so let's put our grass in. And if you want to, add a sidewalk. Curvy line, curvy line. Yours might be straight. And let's put some grass over here. And now it's up to you to finish your picture. You might want to put some clouds. Again, don't forget, you can always pause the video and come back. I'm going to put a half circle up here. My happy sun is showing. And then let's color it. All right, I can't wait to see what you created. If you want to add some more details, go for it. Maybe you have special windows or a really unique door. Use your creativity. Do your very best. If you have to, do it more than once. Just have fun with it, okay? The final thing you want to do is sign your art. I'm going to put Mrs. Jeter. Fantastic. I can't wait to see what you made. See you next time.